you're now ready. Okay. Type 1, everybody. Kung ready na tayo mag-review. Okay, there you go. Okay, get your notebook, get your pen there, take down notes if you need. Okay. Number 1, you spent the night thinking and analyzing why a student from the other class talked to you on the way home and you decided it probably meant nothing. Identify the speech context. A. Interpersonal. B. Intrapersonal. Or C. Public. What's your answer? Okay, it's letter A. Balikan na naman po natin before we continue. So this one is types of speech contexts. We have three. We have intrapersonal, interpersonal, and public. Okay. Can you please tell me, everybody, what is intrapersonal communication? What is intrapersonal communication? Okay, Aaron.
Interpersonal communication can be defined as communication with oneself.
Okay, when we say intrapersonal, thank you for that, Aaron. But okay, do not unmute first your microphone, Aaron, because I have my next question. Okay, intrapersonal, that is a communication within oneself. How about interpersonal?
Can be defined, sir, as communication to other people.
Okay, it's a kind of communication between and among other people. That's why we have two types. Okay, two types of interpersonal. We have the dyadic communication, and we also have this small group communication. Okay, and we have our last speech context, Aaron, that is public. What is public, Aaron? When you say public, what is that?
Can be defined po as strategic communication to convey ideas.
Okay. Or it's a kind of communication that we deliver in front of a crowd or audience. Okay, that is your public. So for this one, okay, this one is interpersonal. Number 2, you felt happy while thinking about how your teacher appreciated you for submitting your project before the due date, and you reflected on why this was so. A. Public. B. Intrapersonal. C. Interpersonal. What's your answer? Oh. So nag-change of mind talaga si Rods. So sure kayo na letter C yan, guys, interpersonal. Is that interpersonal? You felt happy and you reflected? Is that interpersonal? Oh, nako. Kindly understand the question, everybody. Okay. So you reflected on it. Okay, check po. Sinasabi ko naman kung ano po yung letter. So this one is intrapersonal. Okay? Intrapersonal po yan. Naku, kung ganito pala yung exam nyo next ay bukas, patay tayo na ito. Okay, number 3. You offered feedback on the speech performance of your classmate. A. Interpersonal. B. Public. C. Intrapersonal. What is your answer? What is the answer, everybody? So this one is since you offered feedback. So there's it's a kind of communication between two people. Okay, there's a feedback, everybody. Okay, again, if there's already a presence of your feedback, then that means this one is, there you have it, letter A, interpersonal. Okay. Number 4, you provided comfort to a friend who was feeling down. A, interpersonal. B, public. C, interpersonal. Okay, so for this one is interpersonal. Okay. Number 5, you are participating in an organizational meeting which aims to address the concerns of your fellow students. A, public. B, intrapersonal. C, interpersonal. Okay. Is this public? Organizational meeting. There's a meeting. Is this intrapersonal? Come on, guys. Is that Malamang wala na talagang matitira. So letter C na lang. Wala na, nabanggit niyo na lahat ng letters. Mula A, B hanggang C. Guys, understand the question. Pag merong organizational meeting, that means you are exchanging ideas from one another. Put it in a context. Pag nag-meeting kayo, pag nagkakaroon tayo ng meeting, the one that we did a while back, is that public? Interpersonal po yun. Diba, pag nag-meeting kayo, nag-exchange kayo ng ideas. So, di ba, anong type yan? Anong type yan sa interpersonal? Yung organizational meeting. Okay, there you go. It's a small group communication. Take note of that, everyone. Number 6, you are having a discussion with your group mates on how to finish the assigned task. A, intrapersonal. B, interpersonal. Or C, public. Okay, so this one is, there you go, interpersonal. Number 7, you deliver a graduation speech to your batch. A, intrapersonal. B, interpersonal. Or C, public. So, bakit may mga nag-A pa dyan? Okay, you are delivering a graduation speech. Okay, there you go. Oh, tama ka na dyan, Rods. It's letter C. Di ba, you know, you have a big crowd, you have audience there, and di ba, when we say public communication, okay, madamihan, and aside from that, your audience could not ask you questions unless you would permit them to do so. Okay? Hindi pa pwedeng magtanong si audience. Their role is just to listen to everything that you're going to say. Okay? Pero pag nagsabi si speaker, okay, any questions, any concerns from the crowd, then it's only the moment your crowd can ask you a question. Okay? Huwag pong kalimutan yan. Okay? Basta nagdi-deliver ka ng speech sa harap ng maraming tao, that is public. Okay, this one. You participated in a debate inter-school competition watched by a number of people. This one is actually, do you think the question is kind of ambiguous? What do you think? It's kind of ambiguous. Yes, Rods. Exactly. Okay. It could actually be public since you are it's based on how you're going to understand the context here. It could be public since we have here watched by a number of people. So basically you have your audience. But the idea is you're having a debate. That means you are exchanging um, you're exchanging your arguments with one another. Okay, so it could be interpersonal and it could also be public. But for me, what do you think, guys? What answer is much closer? Yes, it's interpersonal communication. Okay, you presented a report about the indigenous people of the Philippines in your class. A, interpersonal, B, intrapersonal, or C, public. Okay. Ah, sige. Sige, go, go. Iba-iba yung mga answer niyo. Go ahead. Merong interpersonal, merong public. Anong hap-hap? Guys, this one is public. This one is public. Paano nagkaroon niya ng... Kasi madami po kasi class. Oo, madami nga naman kayo sa klase, pero hindi mo naman in-specify dito. Paano kung 5 lang naman kayo sa klase? Oo. Wala namang exact number na ibinigay dito sa inyo. This one is interpersonal. I don't know, this one is public rather. This one is public. Why? Kasi yung reporting naman, everybody, unless yung reporter and teacher would permit you to ask questions or would tell the class, okay, you can now ask questions to our reporters, then dun pa lang pa pwede mag-throw ng question. Ay, ako na lang din. Sana sinabi mo sa akin din. Nawala ba siya sa group na to? Wait lang. Pakisabi po, added na siya. Okay. So this one is public. Okay, number 10. Okay, number 10, you participated in a brainstorming activity with your friend organization members for the upcoming school festival. This one is A, intrapersonal, B, interpersonal, or C, public. Okay, this one is letter B, interpersonal. Okay, there you go. Okay, now let's proceed on the speech task. But before we go there, can somebody tell me what are the types of speech tasks? Anyone in the class? Okay, go ahead, Matthew.
Types of speech styles: intimate, casual, consultative, formal, and frozen.
Okay, thank you for that. So, wait for a while, Matthew. So, when we say consultative, Matthew, what does it mean?
Yung parang pong yung pa yung parang pagpapakilala po sa hindi po kakilala, parang gano'n po. Ay, wait lang. Consultative. This style is used by strangers who have little or no shared background. In consultative communication, informal markers are still used
So basically, Matthew, what's your goal when you are using consultative style? You want
to
to,
parang you want to start a conversation po sa stranger po. Parang ganun.
because you want to consultative. Consultative. So basically, your purpose is to what?
Consult.
Okay, there you have it. For the consultative, okay, your goal there is to consult. How about for the casual?
Casual is this style takes place among friends who generally have no need to maintain an air or formality among themselves. Bali po
Ah,
yung
sige, go,
casual po, ginagamit lang po sa mga, parang informal po, kabaliktaran lang po ng formal na malimit po ginagamit sa mga friends, tsaka yung mga kakilala. Yun lang.
Okay, thank you for that. How about intimate?
Intimate. This style is used by persons with a close relationship. The word choice in this communicative exchange is determined by the shared knowledge and backgrounds of the participants. Bali po
Okay,
yung
sige, go. Sige, go, go, go.
bali po yung sa intimate po. Usually ginagamit po siya sa family members or sa partner po, sa relationship po. Ganun po.
How about formal?
Formal, this style is used in strict or ceremonial settings. This includes school-based situation and formal events. Bali po parang formal, ito po yung ginagamit kapag ang ano, yung sa mga ano po, sa business po, parang ganun po. Bali, ginagamit po yung formal para po mukha pong ano, representative po.
Yes, formal setting. Okay, we apply formal language in a formal setting. And the last one for the frozen.
Frozen, this style is used when participants wish to discourage friendly among others.
Like,
Relations among
for a
others.
while, Matthew, sorry to cut you off. Okay, we have to correct that one because what's written in your book is actually, mali na naman. Okay, so allow me to correct that one. On the formal, if you're going to look at your book, guys, this style is used in strict or ceremonial settings. That is not formal. That is
Frozen.
frozen. Yes, Matthew. That is frozen, but what's written in your book, nandoon siya sa formal. Kaya pakitanggal po yan dyan. Now, itong sinabi ni Matthew na this style is used when participants wish to discourage friendly relation among others, yan po yung formal na tinatawag natin. Okay? And yung karugtong yan, guys, ito, yung nasa formal. Yung second sentence sa formal, this include school-based situations and formal events. So basically everybody, for the formal, so ang formal po na definition natin is this style is used when participants wish to discourage friendly relation among others. This includes school-based situations and formal events. And for the frozen, this style is used in strict or ceremonial settings. Kasi baka pagdating sa exam, mamali kayo dito. Okay, so at least clear tayo about this. Okay, let's start now. Okay, number one, friends who are chatting about their dance number. What is this? How about the others? Anong sagot nyo? Come on, you should participate para alam niyo yung mga lalabas sa ano nyo din. Natatama niyo yung sarili niyo. Okay, so for number 1, that is casual. Number 2, talking to your partner about your future plans together. Okay, so number 2, that is intimate. Okay, number 3, talking to a counselor or psychiatrist. Agree. Ano ba yan? Formal or consultative? Saan ba talaga yun sa dalawa? Ay, consult. Ano ba talaga? Okay, so number 3 is, okay, consultative. Okay, this one is consultative. Number 4, communicating with friends while playing sports. Okay, that one is casual. Okay, how about this one? Delivering campaign speeches. Okay, that is, ano sagot niyo? Okay, there you go. This one is formal. Okay, formal po yan. How about this one? Delivering a speech at a UN summit. Basta nagde-deliver ka ng speech. Frozen? You are delivering a speech? Uy! Pauso tumato eh. You are delivering your speech. Okay, this one is still formal. Okay, kapag hindi ka naman nagre-recite guys, pag hindi naman siya hindi ka naman nagre-recite na something na hindi mo pwedeng i-change, okay, yun po si Frozen. Like number 7, reciting the Philippine Patriotic Pledge. O, yan po si Frozen. Pwede mo bang mabago yan? Dahil lang trip mo? O, diba? Basta mga speeches yan na dinideliver mo, pwede mong i-change yan. Pwede mong hindi sundin nga yan, di ba? Ah, very I know. Number 8, talking and laughing about memorable experiences with friends. Okay, so number 8 is, okay, casual. Number 9, having an intervention session about a missed lesson. That is what? Having an intervention session about guys, andyan na yung clue sa inyo. Oh. Having an intervention session. Okay. Uy, ba't tayo umabot na sa Frozen? Ang layo na ng Frozen. Okay. Ayan na oh, tinanggal lang dyan yung consultation guys. Oh. So this one is consultative. Okay. Okay, medyo nalilito ang mga batang ire. Okay? Huwag mo masyadong malito. Huwag masyadong malito mga anak sa Diyos. Huwag po tayong malito. Tingnan po natin. Okay. Okay. Okay, number 10. There you go. Reciting an oath of sportsmanship. This one is, okay, yan yung mga Frozen, guys. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng baguhin yung mga oath na yan. Okay? Sa kasal, yung mga sinasabi sa kasal, di mo pwedeng baguhin yun. Yung dasal, pwede mo baguhin yung dasal? Hindi mo naman pwedeng baguhin yun. There you go. Excited, Rods? Okay. Number 11. Bakit meron yan? 11, having a one-on-one conversation with a loved one. Okay, there you go. This one is intimate. Okay. How about this number 12, leading a prayer before a meal? Okay. This one is frozen. Okay, punta naman tayo sa mga speech acts. But before we proceed there, I just want to ask you if you want to continue this review or hindi na. Because it's already 1:59. Tuloy tayo para perfect bukas. At least puro application siya. So para alam niyo, okay, alam ko na pag hindi perfect. Okay, yun na nga. Wala kang pasok mamaya sabihin niya sa akin, itong teacher na to, wala kang pasok. Papasok mga estudyante. Diba? Baka naman i-bash niyo ako sa pinagagawa ko ngayon. So at least klaro sa ating lahat na gusto niyo talagang ipagpatuloy pa to. Sir. Okay. Okay. O sige, para hindi na tayo, para hindi na tayo mabot ng 2, baka ma-report pa ako ni Rods. Pasok na tayo sa tinatawag nating speech acts. But before we go to like what I've said, can somebody tell me what are these 3 speech acts? Types of speech acts. Anyone? Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
Yung three kinds lang po ng speech acts, sir.
Yes.
The three kinds of speech acts is locutionary, elocutionary, and perlocutionary speech act.
Okay, there you go. Aaron, okay, wag ka muna mag-ano dyan. When we say locutionary, Aaron, what does it mean?
Locutionary po, this act happens with the utterance of a sound, a word, or even a phrase as a natural unit of speech.
So basically, when we say locutionary, it is what?
Utterance po ng sound.
Yes, it's an utterance or the literal meaning. There you go. Tama, Aaron. It's an utterance or the literal meaning of the utterance. Okay. Elijah, you wanna say something?
Elocutionary, sir.
Yes.
Yung elocutionary act po, yung po yung purpose po. Yun lang.
Okay. There you go. When we say elocutionary, that is your purpose. Okay? That is the purpose of the utterance. And when we say elocutionary, what is that? Okay, Matthew.
Yung act na po ng receiver.
Anong act ng receiver?
Ay, bali po yung na-receive. Ay, ano ba ito? Kumbaga yung kilos po na ginawa ko ng receiver.
Sige, andun ka na. Ginawa na is
Dahil po sa sinabi po ng speaker. Dahil po sa...
Yes, Matthew. Okay, tama yon. Okay? When we say perlocutionary, okay, this is the effect of the utterance, okay, to your receiver. Okay? Kaya sinabi niya may kinilos na, nag-take na ng action si receiver dahil yun yung naging epekto sa kanya ng utterance. Okay? Now, simulan na natin. Okay. It refers to the real action which is performed by the utterance. A. Locutionary. B. Locutionary. Or C. Perlocutionary. What is your answer about the utterance? Are you sure? Ewan ko sa'yo, Lumeda. Oh, ewan ko sa inyo. Ano, hindi kayo nakikinig sa akin pang puputungan ko din itong mga batang ito eh. Makaka-virtual batok din kayo sa akin eh. So pag perlocutionary, yan yung effect ng utterance kay receiver. So it refers to the real action which is performed by the utterance. Anong ito? Sina? Sige. How about the others? Sige nga. Tingnan natin kung nagigets talaga yung stem. Okay, si Noki nag-B. O, pati rin si Ayan. Okay. It refers to the real action which is performed by the utterance. First question. Kanino nire-refer yung question? Kay speaker or kay receiver? Okay. Okay. Since kay speaker siya nire-refer, may dalawa lang tayong possible na sagot. We have locutionary and we have illocutionary. Now, it refers to the real action which is performed by the utterance. Ibig sabihin, the utterance is already given. The utterance is already presented. Now, what's the next after presenting the utterance? Of course, you perform the utterance. And if that's the case, anong sagot dito? Oh. There you go. This one is letter D. Illocutionary act. Kasi hindi naman tinatanong sa question nyo, guys, yung literal meaning at the same time yung utterance itself. Presented na si utterance, ang hinihingi na lang dito, anong gagawin mo, okay, after the utterance. So it refers to the real action, okay, which is performed by the utterance. This one is illocutionary act. Number 13, it refers to how the message was perceived by the listener. A, locutionary act. B, locutionary act. Or C, perlocutionary act. Okay, meron nag-C, meron nag-A. Actually, isa lang yung nag-A. Okay, so perceive, di ba? So tinanggap. Dahil tinanggap na, okay, so ang tatanggap niyan ay si listener. Ayan no, andyan na yung listener guys. So, yan na yung ano mo, yan na yung keyword mo, perceived by the listener. So this one is perlocutionary act. Wala na, hindi na makaka-perfect si Loki. Check nyo kung ilan na yung mga mali nyo, o yun na yung magiging ano nyo. Tingnan natin kung ilan yung magiging score nyo pagkatapos na ito. This one, it refers to the literal or semantic meaning of the message. Okay, so this one is locutionary act. Kasi semantic meaning na may tinatanong. Okay, number 15. You are such a wonderful person. The utterance expresses what? A, gratitude. B, compliment. C, complaint. Or D, apology. Uy! Patata. masagot yung mga bata ito. You're such a wonderful person. Ayaw nga. Sabi ko nga, it's compliment nga. Sorry. sorry. Sorry sa bug lang. Oh, compliment po. It's letter B. Okay. Letter B. Pero thank you pa rin kay Matthew and Danilo for support. Ito kala ko yung A yung sagot. Gratitude. Oh, compliment po ito. Okay, number 16. Okay. Would you mind doing your share of the duties? This utterance expresses what? A, complaint. B, apology. C, compliment. Or D, gratitude. Okay, this one is letter A, complaint. Number 17. I am really sorry. Are you okay? This utterance expresses what? Okay. Wait. Okay, this one is letter A. Apology. Number 18. Oh, you know me very well. I love this band. This utterance expresses what? Okay, here you go. It's letter B. Okay, this one, I put a lot of effort in this. And this, what I will only get? This utterance expresses what? It's letter. Okay, there you go. It's letter D. Okay. Okay. Pasok na tayo dito, guys, sa classifications of speech acts. But before we go there, can you please tell me the 5 classifications of speech acts? What are these 5? Anyone? Okay. Okay, unmute your microphone nga, Rods. Hintayin natin si Mr. Lometa. Yes, we have 5. We have the representative. Ay, meron ba tayo? Representative, assertive. Oo nga. Hindi talaga ako maniniwala na hindi gumagana yung microphone Loki. You have the assertive, directive, commissive, expressive, and declaration. Sige. Try natin explain kay Rods kung ano po ito sila.